touchdown.
Yeah.
Coming for the bag and a smile. They ain't hear me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown.
Yeah. Aiming for perfection, then met the quota. Said I got the juice and my cup runneth over. I am not a rapper waiting for a blow up. Type to win a Grammy, but don't never show up. Far as what I'm doing, got a lot more on the way. Let the song cry, but it's a lot that I don't say. So much is at stake, I need a lot more on my plate. Get or you get got, the only option where I stay. Yeah, I see them plotting, but I'm safe. I don't post too much, can't let no op know on my place. Gotta keep my distance if you toxic to my space. I came off the block and now I'm popping out the States. Yeah. Bring the beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? They don't mean nothing.
Yeah, just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hear me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them. Hit my line, it's that time. This ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Keep us now, we are right.
I put pressure on these rappers doing numbers, don't I? Drop an album, then I ghost a couple summers, don't I? Got it looking mighty easy for a come up, don't I? Dream so big that my ideas are hard to stomach, don't I? Yeah. Got it jumping 10 years later, don't I? Execute so well, I bet they think I made it, don't I? I do me so well, it's hard to imitate it, don't I? Talking to myself like all the greats is crazy, don't I? Yeah, I guess I really get right to it, don't I? Keep a smile like we was never going through it, don't I? Circle tight like I got no room for improvement, don't I? Navigate from we was stuck to this a movement, don't I? Yeah, they run the beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? They don't mean nothing.
Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hear me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them. Hit my line, it's that time. This ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we alright. Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hear me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them. Hit my line, it's that time. This ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we are right.
Dollar and a dream, all I need to compete, my darling. Broke, stand to the left. Now I got another best to the heart. Know the rest, all I and a dream, all I need to compete, my darling. Broke, stand to the left. Now I got another best to deposit. I feel the real, know the rest. Yeah, they know the rest. Don't have respect. The words stuck together go forever mesh. About to tear the club up, out of this world. Big pop, top charts like Scott. Why yo hopscotch on them? Know a couple really got up in top notch. Me a hip hop, brown top me. I will send you the Mercury, planet all Freddy.
It's the city of brotherly love, home of the Liberty Bell, where the 76ers are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. Now here's Murray. And Jokic throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Simmons. Harris inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to
Versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Jokic outside for Murray. Grant gets a wide open look. And that one's good. Millsap.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Now Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And see, Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, a great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to. You're going to pay for that.
And Embiid with the block.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. We can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
It's Porter outside. They get it back. Pass to Jokic. Millsap. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Even when the D is playing off a mid-range jumper, shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Back to Simmons. Six to shoot. There's Embiid. Rebound by the Nuggets. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Grant. And another miss by Denver.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Richardson, no luck.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And if you're drawing up your starting five for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Banked in off the glass.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
On the way, Harris. Three-pointer. There's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
'76ers trailing. Here's Simmons. He has 5. And 1:01 left to play in the first. That's going to be over in bat. Not watching to the line that time. Murray surveying the D. Outside Porter. Offline with his 3. And so it's Harris who will bring it up to the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Inside. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simmons. Another shot.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit
And the amazing athleticism of Murray just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
Pass to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Here's the 3. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Clock at 4. Back to Harris. For double team. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Denver in the lead. Right wing. Deep 2 from Murray. Can't hit that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Hurts on the wing. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Horford.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. 1 play at a time. It's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball. In the corner, Horford with it. Millsap with the steal. Here's Murray. Makes the shot. Best at #4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
The Nuggets leading by 5.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
In a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And again, it's Denver.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Harris, no good. quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Philadelphia making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Knocks it loose. Pass to Embiid. Robinson for three. Offensive rebound. Here's Horford. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And Murray has such a soft-looking shot, especially from deep where he is just lights out.
And Embiid with the block. And they're able to recover. For three, Murray. It's up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor here.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Free throw good, Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, Scott. Pass to Simmons. To end the run. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Porter.
Oh, he's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touchback.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Simmons inside. Good defense by Jokic.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
No good from Simmons.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The 76ers trail by 13. Tipped away. Pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on, but last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Murray outside. To the left side wing. Jokic. Off target with his three. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to have it.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And the foul on Mike.
Watch we blast off. Tried to throw us some, but we made them fumble like